You're watching KBNZ, home of Central Oregon Daily News.
Although all the submariners are proud to serve on the USS Oregon, one that we spoke with has never even been to the state.
If you've got the quarantine blues and nobody to talk to, Randy is ready to listen. All right, so the show has already begun and some big wins already. Brad Pitt takes home Best Supporting Actor for his role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. A lot of people assumed that was going to happen. Now, our home state of Oregon, we were rooting for Missing Link for Best Animated Feature. Unfortunately, they didn't take home that little golden statuette tonight. Instead, Toy Story 4 had the big win on that front. By live in downtown Portland, right in the thick of it. Now, Alan, the scene looks a little different than when we spoke earlier. What's the energy like out there right now? Alan, I'm so relieved to hear that it's staying peaceful, but I did want to ask you something we've heard a lot about and that you've mentioned a few times, the Wall of Moms. I think I see them behind you. What is this Wall of Moms and how did it start?
At the bottom of the sea, you must not have much of a kitchen, or do you?
Right, it's a great question. The food situation is really interesting on a submarine. There are culinary specialists that are trained in tiny little kitchens, so it's no surprise when they get on board. But also they pack it with mostly fresh ingredients. So instead of just packing it full of loaves of bread, they pack the ingredients to bake fresh bread. So everyone's healthy, everyone's well fed. I heard the food is delicious.
And I am going to be dunked like this lovely lady is right now. There's a line ready to dunk her. Oh man, that's me looking into my future. It's going to be happening very soon.
Let's do this, guys. Come on, one more dunk, right? For good measure. Back to you.
Big concert. I think we are in the VIP section right now, so I feel pretty special.
Indeed. Yeah, I'm glad you called it the VIP section and not the bar.
Yeah, even though that might be what it is.
Well, that's what it is.
A little early for that, though, Bob.
I, Jasmine Troncoso,
July of 2019.
do solemnly swear.
Jasmine Troncoso was in the spotlight for her achievements. Her swearing-in ceremony, center stage at the Oregon Youth Challenge program, a place critical to her success.
Ms. Troncoso's hiring here was certainly about her, of course, but it was about a bigger story. It was about redemption.
That was a really, really significant moment in my life. So it is extremely disappointing to be here, where you're right, less than a year later.
Today, Troncoso is in the spotlight for a different reason.
There was a lot of accusations of me having sexual relations with multiple people. The rumor was that John Hummel hired me only because he wanted to have a sexual relationship with me.
Claims she denies. A tort letter, essentially a notification of potential legal action against a government agency. The letter, sent May 11th, outlines allegations of sex and race-based discrimination.
I was on the phone with my father, who I only speak Spanish to. We're Mexican Americans. And while on the phone with my father, while I'm speaking Spanish, I overheard a coworker say, "This is America, speak English."
Troncoso also reports seeing a coworker's mug with a racial slur.
I was particularly shocked to hear these allegations. It's never heard anything like this before.
Hummel's office has now launched an independent investigation. Troncoso says these complaints were raised months ago.
There's a lot of sexist comments that were made for months before that, and all of those have been reported, and nothing was done about any of them.
Facts matter to me. There's been an allegation. We're going to find out the facts.
Troncoso left the district attorney's office May 15th. She tells me she hopes by coming forward, she can create a better work environment at the DA's office.
And maybe my way of effectuating change in this community was not by serving victims like I wanted to, but I do believe that in coming out and telling the truth about what's gone on in my time at the office, I do believe that I will be serving the community.
You know, Darrell, something happened to me today that hasn't happened in a while. I needed a light sweater for my morning walk. It's kind of like a little nippy.
Really? It's like 80-something degrees?
It wasn't like 8:30 this morning, first of all. Second of all, I'm not dramatic.
If you go out to enjoy the sunshine, little safety tip for you, make sure you pack a light sweater. It's chilly in the morning.
Okay. You know what I pack is sunscreen, which is a way better tip.
Here's a fun one. Are you ready?
Okay.
Yebo.
Yebo.
Okay, that's yes. Excellent. Okay, how about Sizon
What? That has to come with a warning.
The call sounded like this. Whoop suck!
They all looked up at once. That was amazing.
Sorry, girls. Sorry.
Wait, do it one more time.
Wook suck.
Wook suck?
Wook suck! You can do.
Suck.
There you go.
So,
Very
Rally
versatile.
wraps. Saving the world, one wrap at a time.
Right.
Is that your tagline? Because it should be.
Should be.
Welcome back, everyone. It's 13 minutes before the hour, and I think we should at least acknowledge the outfits we have
That's
on
right. The
now.
Christmas unicorn.
It's magical. The Christmas magic. I am a unicorn.
That's
but
right.
also, I couldn't let him have all the fun.
It's an early start.
I am a little bit of an addict.
A break from the daily grind.
It's relaxation. It's my version of yoga.
Stretching the mind to a more peaceful place.
I love seeing the moving water. I love being in it. It just helps to relax me a lot.
These guys are ready to fish.
Taking a break from reality, taking a break from stress, and just getting on the river.
Reality. Police officers.
I see these things that I guess harden us a little bit.
Serving our community every day.
I may do CPR on an overdose, and an hour later, I've got to go investigate a domestic. 2 hours after that, I've got to go to a rollover crash.
A normal shift for those in uniform. 12-hour days, 4-day weeks, before returning to normal life.
Taking off the police officer hat, putting on the, Steve Salvage hat.
Tight Blue Lines was created to give police officers more moments like this.
Biggest fish I've ever caught on a fly, maybe.
Oh yeah, dude, look at that.
Maybe one of the biggest freshwater fish I've caught at all.
Holding that beautiful thing in your hands and then letting it swim away and go back to where it was, it's unbelievable feeling.
This is exactly why Jeff started Tight Blue Lines.
In that focus of trying to catch fish and that focus of taking a break, sometimes you'll go an entire day where you don't even catch a fish. However, it was still an amazing experience.
An experience helping those that help us. A day when heroes trade their uniforms for waiters.
There we go.
This is Tight Blue Lines. All right, Darrell, I know I complain about the heat a lot, but...
Just a little bit.
I went to
go do this. I wanted to say just a little bit, and I'm like...
I didn't even get to my punchline, and you're already throwing things. Man, I was going to say, it's really nice having the warm evenings, but you throw that thing. You do that. Yes. When was the last time you thoroughly cleaned your phone?
Pam, Sam, Angela.
Yes, Andrew. Tell me.
I cannot tell a lie. I do not even remember the last time I actually took the time to clean my phone.
Okay, Tom. Well, I thought you did it just a little bit earlier after you saw this story. We were both Lysol wiping down our phone.
Now that you mentioned it, I did, because Darrell brought in a cleaning wipe and we wiped up.
So you remember his name. That's interesting. Well, today's What the Tech?